Hey y'all, thank you for visiting my channel and clicking on my message. I have another message here. Today is Wednesday, March the 18th. For whatever reason, it feels like a very special day. It is also the new moon. Let's see, I meant to look this up on my phone before I started recording, but it's okay. The new moon is today. Yes. Um, I see Pisces going into Aries. That's what I see. So, I mean, we are in though. What are we in? What are we in? We're in Pisces. We're in Pisces. We're about to go into Aries. We're about to go into Aries. So, technically, I think this new moon supposed to be Aries. I I don't know. It's just the way I tracked the new moon before. It's like the new moon brings in the new season, no? Anyways, so I think I've been seeing some people put Pisces, but technically it's the new moon of Aries. Like, isn't Aries supposed to begin today? Like, that's the whole lunar, whatever. I just got a feeling in my spirit to say yes, Aries. Um, we're going into Aries today. All right. Somebody, it was somewhere else that said that's the March 20th, but I don't know, y'all. I think we're supposed to be paying attention to the moon. I think the moon is what brings in the seasons. I don't know. But Pisces, Aries, I will say today was more of an Aries day energetically for me. Yesterday was a Pisces day. Faux show. 100%. Um, yeah, I was all in my feelings and it's like, for why? For why? Um, mm, I'm gonna get right into the reading. I appreciate anybody who subscribed. I appreciate likes and I appreciate the views. Thank y'all so much. I have not been on here in a good little minute, about a week or something like that. It's cool. And I saw people like still subscribing. I was like, okay, let me go back on here then. Because I sure be a little erratic. Like, I don't know if I want to continue doing that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And my cards miss me and I miss my cards. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna just get right into the reading. I have no idea what this is gonna be about. I will say, as a little intro to the reading, I was just now singing and grooving to the song My Place by Nelly. And that song keeps on coming to my head for like the past couple of days. Yesterday, actually, when I said I was all up in my feelings, I was driving to work and I'm trying to just listen to like, other spiritual stuff, tarot readings and what all that stuff, like some of my favorite readers. And this overwhelming feeling, like this overwhelming emotional feeling. I literally had to check. I'm like, the moon gotta be up in the water sign, because it'd be messing me up when the moon is in the water sign. And I checked, and it was like moon in Pisces, moon in Pisces. And like I wanted to cry, like I had this overwhelming feeling. And also some anger. So it was almost like that Aries energy trying to come through too. And then something told me, like, well, just go ahead and listen to the song My Place, because it was on my mind anyways, even when I woke up in the morning. So now I started listening to it, and I felt better because I guess I was just needing to align with the energy that was, consuming me. So yeah, that song, I was grooving to it. I love that song. I like it. I like it. I really, really like getting on it. Adore it. But one thing that sticks out from that song for me is when he said, he said, when I know I said some fucked up things to you before, but girl, you know I didn't mean it. And my thing is this, I'm so critical about the way people, the way we use our mouths in terms of, letting stuff out that we might not mean for it to come out. Today I was volunteering at somewhere in my neighborhood, and me and one of my fellow volunteers, we was conversating while doing what we was doing next to each other, and we got into a conversation a little bit about that, like mentioning that, like the way that people can be so careless with their mouths and their words. And I'm just one of them people. I'm maybe it's the hidden autism inside of me, or I just it really gets to me, like the way people can be so careless with their words, you know. And in the song he said, um, if I could take back every word, I would and more for sure. If I thought that you believe it. So listen, my thing is this: when you speak, do you not want to be believed? Like, do you not want to be heard? Like, otherwise, why are you wasting your precious ability to speak? Because you know, not every living being can speak. Not even every human can speak, right? And you wasting your precious gift of voice and language to say some shit that you actually don't want nobody to remember. Why? Because first of all, I just feel like everything we do, we say, like you create memories in other folks' minds. You create memories in the realm of consciousness. That's why karma is real. Because the shit you say and do, it goes somewhere. You don't get to just erase that. That's not real. We don't get to just erase. And I've got somebody in my head that I'm thinking about this, helping me be passionate about this, about what I'm saying, because you really have people in this world who think, well, I can just erase that, right? No. You can just forget that, right? No. Can we just sweep that under the rug? No. Can we just ignore that elephant? No. Not with me. I remember one time my adoptive mother, who I am not connected with anymore today, we were having a heated discussion because I don't know exactly what we were talking about. We might have been talking about abuse, the child abuse, sexual abuse that goes on, you know, that was going on in our house, something. And I just remember me saying, what she say? She said, you can't, you can't force people to talk about things or like something. It was something about an elephant, right? Like the elephant in the room. And I remember me saying, like, I'm not going to just ignore the elephant in the room. And she said, why not? I said, because it's a big ass elephant in the room. Like, look, obviously, it don't belong in here. That's the whole point of the figure of speech. Why is the elephant in the house? Why is the elephant in the living room? It don't belong in here. It needs to be dealt with. Let's, you know, we're just gonna ignore it. And I remember telling her, like, I'm not, I don't ignore elephants in no rooms. And she was like, why not? And that just threw me, y'all. That threw me. Why not? Why not? Or you said, I'll never forget that. See? See how I never forgot what she said? I'll never forget that. You know, she's, and I remember me being like, because it's a fucking elephant. And then at some point, I think in relation to that, she said, like, well, you can't force anybody else to address the elephant in the room. You know, and I'm like, you know, you're right. But I ain't gonna stick around for it for a while. We just all collectively ignoring the elephant in the room and, you know, want to just live in Delulu land. No. So, you know, when people want to be like, oh, we can just erase, we could just act like that didn't happen. We could just sweep that under the rug. Why you bringing that up? Why you bringing up old stuff? Da, 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 da. Because it was never resolved. Where is resolution? Where is problem solving? You just want to throw shit under the rug. No, nigga, mess with me. Ain't no rug present. How about that? You ain't got a rug to throw stuff under. Nope. Nope, it's right here in your face. You gonna smell it, you gonna see it, you gonna feel it until we do away with it properly so that it don't come back. You know what I mean? Like, hell no. I don't skimp on that for nobody. I don't. That's why I am largely by myself alone most of the time of my life now. Because too many people want to, I mean, as naive as I have been growing up, like at least my issue wasn't, oh, I'm just going to ignore this and ignore that and act like it. No, I only did that growing up because it was a matter of I gotta have somewhere to live, I guess. And sometimes I regret even that. I should have ran away. But listen, no, like, okay, let's just focus on words. When it comes to your words, no, you cannot be um immature with that, especially as an adult. Especially as an adult, the art of communication. I will never fall out of love with the art of communication. I am in love with the art of communication. I possess the art of communication inside of me, so where I'm always wanting to explore it, how to communicate something, especially important stuff, passionate stuff, deep stuff. And so, no, we cannot just be saying stuff and be like, well, but what do you say? If I could take back it, but you can't. That's the point. You can't take it back. And if I thought that you believed it, well, what else was I supposed to be doing? I'm not supposed to be believing you when you speak. So I'm only supposed to believe you at certain times. You want to let me know when them times are in advance? And while you get that together, I'm bye bye, right? Like I'm not going to stick around for that bullshit. So, anyways, perhaps this reading is for somebody who needs to hear such message. Okay, maybe starting with the oracle card, I got iceberg, and it is reversed, and I just flipped it around so I didn't see what it was beforehand. But it says iceberg and it says submerged and it's reversed. You know what that tells me? And I'm gonna just straight be intuitive with this. That tells me it's stalling, and that makes sense because spring is basically here, babes. The winter is now it's now no more, right? It's stalling, you know. Another conversation me and my fellow volunteer was having, um, well, another point that came up in our time together volunteering was the concept of masks and people wearing masks. And I was like, I hate masks. I hate masks. Yeah. But yeah, no, masks are falling. The I don't know, I'm hearing I got an ice box where my heart used to be. I don't remember how that song really go. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. Now I got this icebox where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. So yeah, it's warming up. You ain't gotta be cold no more, baby, because it's warming up. Anything that you've been trying to freeze, I just heard jar spell. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. Who you trying to freeze? What you trying to freeze? It's thawing. Yeah, and what does that mean? So that says submerged and it was reversed. So that means whatever has been submerged, you know, hidden, I guess, underneath the surface is coming out. Exposure. I'm coming out, and underworld will know. I know it's sad. I know it's not how it goes, but that's the message I'm getting. Like, ain't no more holding back. This could be related to this new moon situation. I mean, we have had the two eclipses. Those are now past. Mercury retrograde about to be over soon too. Oh shit. I just heard it's gonna hit the fan. Shit's gonna hit the fan. All right. Perhaps for this page of cups reversed. Is that what's going on? Page of cups reversed. Page of cups reversed. What I'm getting. What I'm getting. I'm getting somebody. I heard a grown man. Grown man. Page of cups reverse energy. Just ugh. That's just what I'm getting. I'm just getting ugh. All right. All right, dude. All right, dude. I just heard her do that. Um, Page of Cups reverse energy, that is our character. Somebody I'm hearing slimy. I'm hearing slimy. I'm hearing very careless, perhaps with emotional expressions. So somebody who might, I don't know, be a crash out, Maybe somebody who is emotionally manipulative, immature, don't know how to control your own emotions. What are you out here doing? Seems like you're under exposure. Whatever icebergs you've been tending to or allowing to grow and um I don't know, build up, it's thawing, and I'm pretty sure it's out of your control. The Emperor reverse. Oh hell yeah. This Page of Cups reverse, Emperor reverse. Oh hell yeah. This is this a narcissist? Is your narcissism being revealed for exactly what it is? To whom? To you? Eight of Cups. Uh-oh. Somebody done left you. Somebody done left you, and so is you crashing out? Is he crashing out? You know what's crazy? I just heard in my head, well, I just saw it in my mind. Um, what is all this noise? Somebody is loud. My neighbor, so fucking loud. Okay, did somebody left you because of the exposure of your emotional immaturity, your narcissism, your manipulation, the fact that you're masked, your coldness, all that is no longer it's no longer working. I'm getting usually when people want to act like they're cold and I can't be affected, it's because you have control issues and really you lack a lot of self-control, and so this is how you act like you are in control, but you're really not. So you're probably a secretive crash out. You probably be at home punching holes in the walls and stuff, drinking and crying alone, cussing people out or whatever. But when you have to put on that face, that mask, you know how to do it. Yeah, but it ain't real. You ain't keeping it real. What is this? Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups done left you. Mm-mm-mm. Queen of Cups upright and left the Emperor reversed. Sounds to me perhaps it could be a situation of an empath and a narcissist, right? The empath's like, F you, F this shit. Um, yeah, and oh, by the way, I see you. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. What is this? Four of Cups reversed. Oh, so you had my girl in the Four of Cups. What's that? Longing, emotional unfulfillment. And she's like, no more. No more. What do you mean? Why? You're a narcissist. Um, what else? You're a narcissist. You have an icebox where your heart is, or where your heart used to be, or oh, your heart is an icebox. Look, everything for a reason. So your heart is an icebox. Oh, okay. But you know, when people are set up that way, we have all of the reasons why it could be, it ended up that way, childhood, the trauma, and the. But remember, I said earlier, I said a grown man. I said a grown man. Somebody daddy, perhaps? No, get it together. And there's many different ways you can get it together, and I don't have enough time to go into all of them. But I can say that it's not just oh, your trauma and all that stuff, because this is the Emperor reverse. So this is somebody who really be trying to act like they are the boss. And if you can't even really be the boss of you for real, not for real, for real. Oh, look at that, the moon hidden, hidden. So the Queen of Cups no longer in the Four of Cups, upright, meaning no longer. I got sneeze. That means truth. Okay, I sneeze. I press pause and I sneeze. That means truth. Um. Yeah, no longer is she in the Four of Cups upright, meaning no longer is she going to be wallowing, emotionally longing, being feeling unfulfilled, while obviously Queen of Cups energy, having love for you, feeling love for you. She's not about to be sitting up in that energy for forever. No. But this moon upright, first of all, check out the new moon situation coming up. But also, this moon upright tells me you're still hiding. You're still trying to hide. All of this, actually. You're trying to hide all of this. You're trying to hide the fact that she did leave you. That's exactly what an emperor reverse would do because he probably lying over there talking about some, yeah, I had to cut her off. Or yeah, what, you ain't did nothing but realize that she wasn't playing when she blocked you and you tried to call her and no, you didn't get no ring. That's all you doing. You ain't did shit. She walked away from you. And you're trying to hide it. And it's because of what you have been trying to hide. And the moon, I'm getting that mask energy. Yes, and it's right in alignment with Page of Cups reverse, Emperor reverse. But guess what? So with the moon still up, the moon upright, I am getting mask, like mask not off. But with the iceberg reverse, I'm getting nature is taking its course, love. Like you don't have control over this situation anymore. Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, I see it. So you still got the moon, you still got that mask up, you still think that you are powerful in your deception, in your lies, in your trickery. So basically, what you're telling me is you just don't learn. What happened to you gonna learn today? You ain't learned? You ain't learned yet. Mm. Sounds like destruction on its way. They do say, the Bible says, pride comes before destruction. Sounds like a very proud um grown ass man. Who, yeah, goodness, goodness gracious, you just not seeing it, is you? You just not seeing it, is you? So don't be telling me that you over here trying to come in the Page of Cups reverse energy in a trickery way with the Seven of Swords to this Queen of Cups. You disrespectful. Is that what you're trying to do? Ace of Swords upright. That's telling me a yes. I didn't know that that was Ace of Swords. I had to turn it around. Right when I asked the question, is that what you're trying to do? Ace of Swords upright. Yes, that's exactly what you're trying to do. So you still trying to trick a Queen of Cups? So you coming in Cups energy, but because you are the Emperor reverse energy, your Cups energy is whack. And you're the page. But you come in this Seven of Swords energy with your mask up because this moon is up. Wow. But she's getting away. Bye bye bye. She's getting away. Uh-oh, five of wands. Baby, but who you fighting with? You're not fighting with her. This is what I did not. I said you probably be at home punching out walls, punching holes into walls, crashing out where nobody else can see. You want to fight, and that's why, because you got all this chaotic energy stored up within you. You're not healing. You're not healing. And you know what? I'm an empath. I got compassion, but I ain't got no compassion for you, no. Emperor reverse. What the hell? No, no. No, because you ain't learning. And that's why I'm taking this reading. And you is not learning that, oh, maybe she left me, so maybe then I need to be in the, I don't know, maybe instead of Seven of Swords, you need to be in the Four of Swords. You need to go ahead and meditate. Maybe you need to relish in that Four of Cups energy that she done now turned on its head because you got her fucked up. She's the Queen of Cups. What you thought this was? Perhaps you need to be in the hanged man energy. Perhaps you need some temperance energy in your life, some divine energy in your life. But you know, the divine shows up when you're ready for it. And I don't see nothing divine about nothing that you are presenting with your energy. I don't see it. But I can tell you something. You ain't gonna win nothing with this energy. Five of Wands reversed, that's all over the place. You scattered. This baby, I'm sorry, this queen is sitting, I mean, up high, seeing everything about you. Literally, iceberg reverse, seeing it all. But I see what the problem might be is, but you ain't stopped to look in the mirror, so you don't even see it. That's why the moon's still up. You think that it's to your advantage, but I feel like the only thing that comes about in this type of energy that you're carrying and walking in and moving in is just, well, destruction, foolishness. You're looking foolish. You might even look foolish to your foolish friends. You might even be more foolish than your friends can stand. You know, the same friends is probably rooting you on in your page of cups in reverse and for reverse energy. I'm just seeing like at a point, I could literally see friends sitting around you being like, well, bro, I mean, you know, at some point, you know, we gotta grow up, right? Like at some point, right? Like, don't you want a home, a house with a lady? Like at some point, at some point, we start you done got carried away. Seven of Swords, you done got carried away. But you know what I'm getting is because you mad. Five of Wands upright. You mad because literally I ain't seeing you fighting with nobody else but yourself. This Five of Wands energy, I'm not getting nobody else's over here. This is all you, bro. This is all you. Fighting with your good self. Maybe your demons, but your demons is you too. So you just fighting with yourself. Mm-mm-mm. Let me get a what you call it, bear. I want to get this in reverse. It came out sideways. Hmm. The first thing that came to mind when I saw it was Mother Bear. Okay. But it came out sideways. And then my spirit had me flip it to reverse, just upside down, which I'm seeing air, the air symbol. I'm seeing the sun is more in the lower space. Greed. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. That just came to mind. Mm. Anytime she goes away. I don't know the whole song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. And I know. Okay. Um, greed. I'm getting greed with this bear energy, bro. Like, but I'm also getting like, okay, when I say greed, I mean I'm tapping in. You're just too focused on what it is that you want. You must consider what it is you may need to give. Cause for real, coming from somebody who's been in this Queen of Cups shoes, fuck what it is you want, bro. It gets to a point y'all don't even understand. I'm about to start preaching. It gets to a point where we could love you so freaking much, but you just did so damn much. It gets to the point, bro, even the most loving soul, the most loving feminine soul, when you say, I want, you're repulsing her love for you. It's like, I don't care. Anything that comes after that, I want, it automatically is, it ain't even, I was gonna say it goes in one ear and out the other. It ain't even entering the ear. Cause all I heard was all I heard was I want, and I don't care what you want. It gets to that point. I don't care what you want. You probably should stop using I statements for a while, for a long time, because it gets to the point to where you need to step outside of yourself. And for a reverse narcissist, you need to step outside of yourself and into her shoes, period. And until you can do that, quit talking about, quit thinking about, quit worrying about and crying about what it is that you want. Because nobody cares. It gets to a point where nobody cares what it is that you want. Maybe you need to go volunteer somewhere, sign up and volunteer somewhere, and make it 100% not about yourself. What do I get for do nothing? Nothing. You get to give. That's what you get. You get to give. Tough love. Period. You get to give. That's exactly what you get. You get to give your time and your energy and your muscles. Okay? That's what you get because you're a taker and you need to learn how to give while you over here still trying to take from this woman in some type of way, shape, or form. Love, attention, energy, empathy, compassion, forgiveness, all of it. Please forgive me. No. Because then that means I'm giving you something some more. I'm still giving to you. No, I ain't giving you shit. Right? I'm not even giving you forgiveness. No. How about you stop focusing on consuming anything, greedy? Right? Stop focusing on consuming and start focusing on constructing. Do something good for somebody else, even if it ain't her. Just need to start working on your character. Goodness gracious, it's character work, okay? Like you wasn't paying attention in kindergarten when they was teaching how to play with the other kids on the playground. Your character needs work. Greedy. I'm gonna call you greedy. Cause that's what you being. Wanna be a emperor reverse or narcissist is doing over here talking and whack whack at love. Okay? Don't even know what love is, and over here acting tricky. Mr. Greedy. With a mask on. Like it's still COVID or some shit. Fighting with yourself. Therapy, hello. Yeah. One more Oracle card. And I'm gonna close with something that is more maybe more nice. Maybe more nice for such a troubled soul. Oh, I used to pity troubled souls. Ah, yes, I did. I did. I think because I was born. I was birthed by a troubled soul. I was conceived by two troubled souls. Raised with troubled souls. By a troubled soul. So I just loved troubled souls. So if you're coming up in my reading, in my energy for me to read, maybe there's hope for you. But that's all I'm giving. Because fuck that. Y'all be draining. Quit being greedy. Period. That's all I gotta say. Quit being greedy and start giving. I don't want to hear nothing about no I want. Nobody cares. All right. The nectar. What is this? 43? No. What is that? 48. 48? What is this talking about? Miss Kim Crayons. And that's how we're going to close it. Miss Kim Crayons with, I think this is 48. I think. No, this is 50. 58? Yeah, 58. 58. What's 5 and 8? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 4. The nectar. Hmm. The nectar, the medicine, the elixir, the garden. That's what I'm giving you. That's what you need. You need some medicine with your sick self. The nectar, the mystic, and oh, the Lethea cards are linked. It is the mystic who, like Krishna, turns poison into nectar, and it is truth that can often serve as a potent elixir for healing. I really feel like I could close it right there because what I did do is I gave you the truth. And can't nobody force anybody to change their ways. But I do believe I gave you exactly what I was supposed to, and that's the truth with my Ace of Swords upright. Yeah, yeah. Sense the nectar within you, dripping from the crown of the head and soothing the brain. Let it drip down the spine like sweet honey. Oh yeah, you need to go meditate. I told somebody that before. You need to go meditate. Sure did. Well, I didn't say you need to. I said, maybe you want to try meditation. It works for me. He said, you got your ways and I got mine. Okay. All right. Bye bye. Ask me, ask me, do we talk now? Nope. Ask me where he is now. Block. All right, y'all. That's the end of my reading. That's how I'm going to end it. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to give this character. That's the reading. We read the energy. Go get you some medicine, nectar, and meditate. Have a great day. Bye.